What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. How are you guys doing on this lovely day? If you're new here and you like fitness/motivational content, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you get notified every time I post. For the people that follow me, you know that I've been MIA for a while. Not really for a while, just for about a week. And the reason for that is just I took a small break. I felt like I really needed it. I needed to just reflect back on my life and really look at what I wanted to accomplish, you know? And I don't know, I'm glad I did that because I thought a lot, I've been writing a lot, and I'm in a good headspace. And I felt like I needed to do this video because something told me I needed to. And so today we're going to be talking about mental health. Your mental health is very important, and we all know that. Sometimes it shows when people are not in the right headspace, but then again, sometimes it doesn't show. People don't show it, that they're not feeling great and they're not feeling that they're worth it. They feel like they have no purpose. And this happens all the time. I really feel like the reason why that happens, just me personally, people are trying to chase happiness and chase things that they think they want and not things that they need. You see this all the time with celebrities, and it's very sad. Like, for example, Mac Miller. He is a rapper, if you guys didn't know. I'm pretty sure most of you do. But Mac Miller, for example, had a very bad drug problem, and most people from the outside looking in saw his life as this lavish lifestyle: money, women, cars, fame, everything that people think they want. And he had a drug overdose. He had a drug problem, a drug and alcohol problem, and most celebrities are that way. So from the outside looking in, you're like, how could you develop that type of problem when you're literally living the life? And that just goes to show that things are not always the way they seem. And I think a lot of people need to see that and need to recognize that, because a lot of people don't realize it. Because he might, from our point of view, be living that life, living a great life and so happy, but in the inside he's trying to fill a void, something that he wants so bad but feels like he can't have. That happens, and it does suck, because all his music was about being happy and trying to bring the best out of people, and in return he was actually living a life that he didn't want, and he was actually very sad and depressed. And I don't know, it really does suck, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. And I believe a lot of times why addiction starts is because you're trying to cope with something. Most drug addicts were not terrible people. They were actually great people, normal people, people that had a heart, people that loved and truly cared about people. But they got on the wrong foot, the wrong path, and they went to drugs or alcohol or whatever it might be to cope with that, to fill that void. And it always turns out the same way. Very rarely do people actually come out of that addiction. And for the people that do come out of that addiction, that's absolutely amazing. And they have a story to tell because of that. And that's the thing, most people look at people with an addiction as, oh, they're worthless, they have nothing to live for, why are they like that, why this, why that? And they never truly look at why they might have that addiction. They just look at them as these terrible people, and that's not the case. And yes, it does get annoying, it does suck when you see people doing the same thing over and over again, and all you do is try to help and then they just stab you in the back or whatever. That does suck. But you have to look closer into it. You got to see what they're going through, why they chose that route. We as people become way too easy to judge, and I think that's part of the problem. People want to feel wanted. People want to feel their worth, their purpose. They want that. And when they don't get it, like I said, they go to the alternatives, which is drugs, alcohol, whatever it might be. And obviously that's not the right way to cope with something and filling that void. And I really truly believe that's why a lot of celebrities get to that point of addiction, because they're living those lifestyles trying to reach that goal that they want to obtain, and it's really not them. They're trying and trying and trying. They want more and more and more, but they still feel empty. And I think that's why they turn to alcohol and drugs, because they're trying to fill the emptiness. They want to feel something. And that really goes to show that money is not what's going to help you. And money is not what you should be chasing. Celebrities, for example, 9 times out of 10, they are not happy. Because when we're looking at it, We see the happiness, we see the pictures, we see the concerts, we see all of that, but we don't see their real life. It's all a fantasy. So my thing is, that's why I'm so passionate about people trying to find their purpose, trying to find that passion that they have. Because if what you're doing is just to chase money and get $1, that is not your passion. Obviously, you want to make money. Like with me doing YouTube, I want to make this a career. But at the end of the day, if I don't make $1 off of YouTube and I keep doing this and I know I'm helping people and I know I'm bettering people's lives, that's all I care about. And that's how you should care about your passion. If you're truly passionate about something, you're not going to worry about the dollar amount that comes behind it. And it sucks because some people, it results to suicide. And I hate to say that, but it does. And it's very, very sad. Robin Williams, for example, a great actor and an awesome person. He spent his whole career making people smile, making people laugh. And at the end of the day, he was the most depressed person, anxious person, but his whole career was based around making you smile, me smile. Like, that tears me up because a person that you see as this happy-go-lucky person might be one of the most depressed people. But the thing that brings them happiness, the thing that makes them feel meaning, is to make you happy and encourage you. So don't get it flipped. Just because you see somebody that is happy and you see people posting on Instagram, and that happens all the time in high school, for example. You'll have these kids post pictures on Instagram of they're living the good life, they're so happy, they're going to these parties, they're doing this, they're doing that. They're not truly happy. They're posting a picture to feel something, and they feel like they have to post that picture in order to be cool, or in order to feel like they're something and they're meant to be something. And it's truly sad. And with the generation we're in now, social media is just a pit of depression. And it really is. I feel like one of the biggest problems in the world now is social media, because it's not used for what people originated it for. It is used as just this thing that just causes hurts. And you're seeing somebody at a party, you're seeing somebody buy a new car. How do you think that makes you feel if you have no money? You don't want to see somebody achieving and doing good when you're sitting there feeling hopeless. I don't know. I use social media as a tool because for my business sake, like, the best way to promote your stuff is through social media. But when you're using it for validation and you're trying to get something out of it from people, that's when it's a problem. And I know I went off on a tangent about that, but getting back to what I was talking about suicide. People feeling so hopeless to the point where they feel like death is the answer. And that is beyond me. Like, it sucks. It sucks that people feel that that is what they have to do to get rid of the depression. And so many people choose that route. If it's not addiction from drugs or something like that, it ends up being suicide. Just ending it. Because they feel like they feel nothing, to the point where the only way they can feel something or just get rid of it all is by death. Suicide. And the thing that always gets me is I love Lil Wayne. He is one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite people, somebody I look up to, somebody that is very inspiring to me. And he has a song that's called Let It All Work Out. And I really do recommend you listening to that, at least the last minute of it, because it'll send chills. It will send chills down your spine of how heartbreaking it is. But anyway, in that song, he talks about when he was a child, 12 years old, shooting himself in the chest because he felt, at 12 years old, I mind you, 12 years old, did not feel like he was worth it. He felt like he had no purpose. He felt so empty to the point that he put a gun up to his chest and shot it to end it. 12 years old. And it blows my mind. And it's so sad To know that there's other kids that are feeling that emptiness, that feel like they have nothing to offer. And that eats me up. And hearing that song really makes you feel just a peace. Oh my God. It chokes me up to listen to it because it's so sad. But look at him now. He's found his purpose, and he has probably changed so many lives since then. Since that day that he put that gun up to his chest and he didn't die. But imagine what the lives he's changed since then. That wouldn't have been changed if he died that day laying on that floor bleeding out. And I keep saying this, but this is why I do YouTube. This is why I'm not doing workout videos. Because I feel like my purpose, and I know that my purpose is to help people. If it only helps one person, I've done my job. Like with videos like this, I want to bring the confidence out of you guys. Like, I want you to feel confident every day you wake up. I want you to feel that. I want you to find that passion, find that purpose, find why you were put here on this earth, because you never know whose life you might be changing when you pursue that passion. So if your passion is going into the medical field, then you're literally going to be saving people's lives. And that's why that was put on your heart, to be in the medical field. That's your purpose. Your purpose is to save people's lives. And I commend people that are in the medical field. And soldiers, for example, people that are fighting overseas for us. So we can do what we want to do. Their purpose was put here on this world to go fight for us. Fight for people like me that is trying to pursue a passion. And that's why I feel like all these things are put on people's hearts. Because it's meant to be. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I'll go to my grave saying that. Because that's what I truly believe. I believe that the reason you, the people watching this, I feel like the reason you're watching this is because it's meant to be. I might have 500 people watch this, but if it touches one person, that's why this video was made. I don't know who this is gonna go to. I don't know where this video is gonna go. People might not even watch it to this point of the video because it's too long. And that's okay, it's whatever. But I truly feel like this video is gonna help one person. And that's why I do this. And that's why I'm going to continue to do this. When I took that little break that I took, that's what it made me think of, was this is why I'm put here. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to help people. And I've talked to some other people like this past weekend, and I was just talking to them, and they were like, you should really be a motivational speaker. And I was like, I mean, that's kind of what I do with my YouTube channel. And they were like, no, you really need to do that. Like, they felt what I was feeling. Like I don't know. It's meant to be. And whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're going through right now, it is okay. You are worth it. You have a purpose. Please know that you have a purpose. Don't ever feel like you don't have a purpose. There is a reason you're put here. Don't let it go to waste, is basically what I'm saying. Don't let it go to waste, because you are worth it. And if you're watching this right now, please pick up your phone. If you're not already using your phone, text somebody. Text a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Let them know that you are there for them, that you care about them, and that they have purpose. Because people need to hear that. Please pick up your phone and do that, because you never know whose life you might change. Don't get fooled by the smile on some people's faces to think, oh, they're okay, they're happy. They just posted a picture, they were at the beach. Don't get fooled by that. Text them. Let them know that you love them and that you care about them and that they are worth it. Anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got something out of it. I know this is gonna be a long video, but like I said, I felt like I needed to post it. That's how most of my videos work. I just post it because I think somebody needs to hear it. So, like I said, guys, you are worth it. Please know that you're worth it. Go out there, conquer life, enjoy life. Go outside, smell the air. If it's raining, go outside, dance in the rain. Feel the water on your skin, because some people don't get to do that. Do it for them. Do it for those that wish they were here right now. Smell the air. Listen to the birds. I know that sounds corny, but go do it. Go feel the grass. Look up into the sky. Look at the stars in the sky. How beautiful it is. Look at the big moon that's up there tonight. I don't know. I just encourage you to live life, enjoy life, and don't take anything for granted. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry for this super long video. But as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And remember, it's all up to you. Thank you.